March the 12th, 2015, scientists discovered a disease that was rapidly spreading across the globe. At first, they didn't sound the alarm, but after studying it in more detail, they changed their minds. This was a parasite, or more precisely, a microorganism that burrowed straight into the brain. At first, there were no symptoms other than the fact that it grew at the expense of the brain. But over time, strange symptoms appeared. It all started with mania. A person found themselves in something, or more often, in someone. In our case, that someone was the parasite. A whole cult formed in honor of the parasite. It seemed this was the peak, but as it turned out, this was only the beginning. But enough about the world. We need to come back down to earth and talk about myself. I graduated from university many years ago. Life turned into a routine that I could no longer stand. I thought it would always be this way, but one day, everything changed. It all started with the parasite cult announcing itself to the world. They had already spread across the globe. They threatened the scientists, saying they would take radical action if the scientists did not stop studying it. I just chuckled slightly, shaking my head. But then another statement was released. It claimed that the parasite had another property. It suppressed the fear of taking radical action. It warned that the cult's words should not be taken lightly. The rest of the day passed as usual. I had already gone to bed when messages suddenly started pouring into my phone. What I saw changed my life and the lives of everyone around me forever. There was a clear line between before and after. The terrorists had carried out numerous attacks around the world in protest against the scientists' actions. But then things became far more complicated. One group carried out an attack on a nuclear power plant. Then others began doing the same. I got out of bed and stepped onto the balcony, rubbing the back of my head. I couldn't understand how the governments had allowed something like this to happen. Or maybe the parasite was already among them. It was obvious that the tragedy was approaching. The news reported that an emergency evacuation had been ordered for cities near nuclear power plants, including ours. They also revealed a new property of those infected by the parasite. Radiation caused the parasites to mutate, triggering an uncontrollable aggression toward the uninfected.